We're going to be working on the Bryce jersey warm-up today. To start off with, you're going to search for a sports team jersey. We're going to try to find an image, all right, of a jersey all by itself. And this looks like a lovely one here. What I'm looking for is one that has a nice white background. This has a grayish background. Some of them have different types, and I'm not trying to find a white jersey. If you have a white jersey or has white parts to it, that part may get cut off. All right, so the Mexico national team, it looks like it's 300 by 300. That looks like a decent size. If we can find something a little larger, that's great, which I did. And then I'm going to right-click on it, save image as, and save this to my files. It's already a PNG, which is nice. Mexico jersey. I'm saving it to my Bryce folder. It's saved as a PNG. That's great. I'm going to save this one, which is already saved as a save image as. I think it's a JPEG. Save image as. It only has that type. Save image as. That's a PNG as well. There are some that are, say, a JPEG, which is a different type. Here's one that is JPEG. I don't know who this is. Okay, this is for a soccer jersey as a JPEG. So we'll do it a couple different ways so you can see the difference between them. Now you're going to go into Photoshop, open those files. I'm going to open up the Mexico jersey to start off with. Press open. Great, it did kind of compress it down so you have the white area as well. You're going to now go to the magic wand tool on the left. I usually set my tolerance to around 10. So I clicked and held. There's quick selection tool or there's the magic wand tool. We want the magic wand tool. Tolerance is 10. And then you click in the background. Alright, click on that white to select the white. I'm then going to go to select. You selected the negative space. Now you're going to select the inverse, which is the positive space or the jersey itself. Make a new layer. Go to edit, fill, or shift F5. Fill with the contents of black. Press OK. And then I want you to turn off the other layer. You can deselect, select, deselect, Control D, or just click anywhere else with the marquee tool. Then go to File, Save As, and we'll save this as, we'll first save the Photoshop document. So press Save, Mexico jersey, Photoshop document. That will preserve all the layers and everything else we've done. And then I'm going to go to File, Save As, and then change your file type to JPEG. Alright, and this is going to be Mexico jersey. What I have visible is the filled in black. That's what I want. So I'm going to say black. Press Save. Set your JPEG options to large file. Press OK. Alright, now I should have saved a copy of this, what is right here as a JPEG, into my folder. Alright, Mexico jersey is the Photoshop document there, which I already have open. Here it is black, and then here's the PNG, which is the color version. Then go into Bryce. Alright, here's a former version. I'm just going to delete that. I'm going to leave this light right here. I put a light around it right here so that I could see it. Tilde to go back to my director's view. I'm going to go to create, and we're going to use a symmetrical lattice. Symmetrical lattice. You want this to be double-sided because we're going to have it kind of cut out. I'm going to then go to the edit menu, and you can see here the white shows height. So this is an overhead view. White shows height. Gray, varying degrees of gray will kind of go down the slope like a topographic map here. And then red over here shows the absence of anything. Okay, so if you use the terrain, it would put a square around it automatically. We don't want that square. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the picture, which is also in your notes on terrain editor, picture. I'm going to upload a picture. All we're going to upload here is the black file. If you bring in the color version, it will bring in this color version which will have topography to it, or height, and we're going to invert it. So you can see here it would look all funky. So what we want is just the flat version of it, and then we're going to invert it because it was showing just the negative space instead of the positive space, the negative space being the white. And then I'm going to check this off. You will now see a side view of this. Squish it in the Y. You can do it either click and drag like that to the left, or you can, in your edit menu in the Y, resize it to squish it down because it was just too thick. I'm then going to rotate it forward in the X by dragging to the right, and then in the Y hoop rotate it slightly to the left. So now it's kind of facing the light there. I can even increase the size scale of it a little bit larger, and it looks like it's already got kind of an image on there. I'm going to change that image material by pressing the M, go to the P for the image texture, go to the texture source editor, and then choose an empty gray square. And I know that this is the Mexico jersey. Open that up and check it off, and check it off again. Make sure everything in the A column is selected. Everything in the A column in at least color, which is the surface color. And then check this off. And then render it, which is right here. And then you should have this very nice and clean. Let it run all the way through. And I see that there's kind of a mistake over here. I think this is from another image. You would then save this. I'm going to fix that in a moment. Save as Bryce Jersey, Mexico. Save, and it will save the rendered version, the Bryce version, and also another file, a BMP. I'm going to double check this and make sure my terrain editor is correct. Choose the picture. I should have used Mexico jersey black. Open that up. That's different. You see how it didn't have that tab right there? Invert it, check it off, and then I should see that fits it perfectly. This is what I will then save again. If I just press save, I know that this is the Mexico version. When I review, before I turn it in, the file, I should see the Mexico jersey Bryce file and then the BMP along with it, and that's correct. This is what I will turn into the turn-in folder.